So I just got done with a little one-shot recently called Sweet Poolside. I decided to give it a read when I found out that Shuzo Ishimi, I think that's how you say it, the author of some great manga series including Blood on the Tracks, The Flowers of Evil and Happiness, had written it, and it intrigued me to see what Shuzo's earlier work looked like. So the story is a pretty simple one with a strange premise. That being, two middle schoolers experiencing puberty. One is a guy who can't grow any body hair and is bullied for it, and the other is a girl who's extremely embarrassed about her excessive body hair growth. This story is kind of riding on the stereotypes of dudes should be hairy if they want to be considered manly, and women should be completely hairless to be considered feminine. Like I said, weird premise for a one-shot, but to be honest, the early interactions between our main two characters felt really natural, and a bond forming between the two of them of mutual admiration, sort of, that always one is wishing to be like the other. So the girl is always wanting to be hairless like the boy and admires his hairlessness, and the boy is kind of envious of how much hair the girl can grow, wishing he could be like that. Like I said, the story is a little out there, but so far not the worst thing I've read. However, it soon becomes prevalent that Shuzo Ishimi wrote this because we wouldn't have just stayed with a little friendship of two middle schoolers bonding over their insecurities. No, that would have been nice and an interesting read. Instead, they had to throw in a little bit of their signature erotic, psychosexual little trademark, whatever you want to call it. It really does show that this is one of their earlier creations and that they're still trying to find their feet with what they want, but come on, really? So yeah, what starts out as a little sweet friendship story does start delving into some really strange sort of, I don't want to say fetish, but in essence it is. Two main characters' friendship kind of devolves into the girl wanting the guy to shave her body hair, with the final chapter leading her to want him to shave. Well, you've got a broad enough imagination. The story up to this point was like a solid 6 or so, maybe a 5. Not groundbreaking, but the friendship made through insecurities is pleasant enough. However, it nosedives straight to a 1 when the whiplash of adolescents shaving one another comes into its fold. So yeah, I can't recommend this story. Save your money. If you want an actually good read from Shuzo Ishimi, go read something like Blood on the Tracks, Flowers of Evil, Happiness, like I mentioned before. Thanks for listening to this little rant about my disappointment. Make sure to like and sub and leave any manga or light novels or anything that you've read that has really weirded you out. I'd love to hear from you. That's been me. Until next time.